Facebook, please permit me to use this music instead my phone so I have no copyright. Thank you.
All hail Biafra, land of the rising sun. We love and cherish. We have vanquished our enemies. All hail Biafra. God bless Biafra. In him we trust. Shout it, sing it, all hail Biafra. God bless Biafra. We have emerged triumphant from all our foes. Through the crucible unscathed, we passed victorious. Our trumpets pealing the glorious song. Play it, sing it, all hail Biafra. Oh, hail Biafra, we shall always remember all that perished in the struggle for our freedom. All hail our heroes, our prayer shall be known both day and night. Say them always, all hail Biafra. All hail Biafra. Now our star shines everywhere. We crave humility. God guide and protect us all. All hail your wisdom, shielding us from fury, unleashed by our enlightenment. Biafra, Biafra, shining forever.
Chiri mara ndị kwere ekwe, ndị bụ na-ejikwa ịhụnanya ịnarata ihe n'aka, ndị bụ na-ejikwa mmadụ anata wee bụrụta ego dịrị ha. Mgbala izewe ịhụnanya, mgbe okwukwe nwere olileanya, mgbe okwukwe nwere olileanya, ịhụnanya gbara ọsọ n'ụlọ ụka. Ngwa gị ya echoro ya ọsọ, iru otu na nkewa akpọmasị maramara n'iru juru ya ọsọ. Nwanna mụ na ya nsachi mmụọ si na ọmụoyi mmụọ. Onye ahụ mụ na ya sekwa ekpere, ọ na-agọzi na nji ọgwụ eje. O wee bụrụ ọkwa ka a na-azọ. Onye nwere ọkwa kachasị. We not accept it all. No, about kasị njọ. We not accept it all. It makes the loser stand so small. Iro dị n'ụlọ yiri akwa abalị isi. Ihe ga-agwa m ebe odo isi. Ya gbawara m egwu n'anya. Aga m akụkwara gị egwu olu. Abia steeti ele Nnamdi. Abịa ndị hụrụ n'ụwa ole Nnamdi Kanu. Ala Biafra ole nwanne gị. Gọvanọ Lesotho ole nwanne gị. Okezi ikpeazụ nwanne m ole Nnamdi. Gọvanọ Lesotho nwanne m ole Nnamdi Kanu. Ụmụafọ Igbo ndị rijuru afọ ole Nnamdi Kanu. Cubana chief priest ole Nnamdi. Cubana lodge nwanne ya ole Nnamdi. Imoni ajụm ole Nnamdi nwanne gị. Ebe ka ha nọ ndị nwere ego n'ala Igbo. Bilodile ole Nnamdi Kanu. Ụmụafọ Igbo niile ma ndị mma ma ndị na-amaghị. Ọnụnụ be nwanna gbara ọsọ. Ọnụnụ be nwanna gbara ọsọ. Ọnụnụ be Biafra gbara ọsọ. Ọnụnụ be nwanna gbara ọsọ. Ụmụ Igbo ole Nnamdi. Skibo komedi ọnụ na-ekwuru ọra ole Nnamdi. Ndị azọpụtara n'ala Igbo ole Nnamdi. Ebuka Obi ole Nnamdi. Mbaka Okule ole Nnamdi Kanu. Ọtụtụ ndị eze nwe n'ala Igbo ole Nnamdi. Reverend Omokpayi nna m ukwu ole Nnamdi Kanu. Ndị zọpụtara ndị ezi omume ole Nnamdi. Ọnụnụ be nwanna gbara ọsọ. Ọnụnụ be nwanna gbara ọsọ. Ọnụnụ be Biafra gbara ọsọ. Ọnụnụ be nwanna gbara ọsọ. Ọjị ụzọ Kalu osisi ka osisi be ya. Eji m aha Jesus Christ of Nazareth na-ajụ gị ajụjụ. Ajụ m ole Nnamdi nwanne gị. Ọnụnụ be nwanna gbara ọsọ. Agbara ibe ị na-ekwuchitere ogbe ya ọnụ. Mmụọ na mmadụ na Chukwu kere ụwa a niile ma onye Igbo. Agbara ibe ole nwanne gị. Ole nwanne gị. Ọ bụ ụzọ dị mma. Ama m n'iwe okenyele. Okenye so na-achị Igbo lee. Amakwa m nwere obiọma. Mana ị ga-anọ n'ụlọ lee. Ewu anwụọ n'ọkpọle. Ị ga-anọ n'Imo steeti lee. Ụmụnne ga-anwụsị. Ọnụnụ be nwanna gbara ọsọ. 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 Mmụọ Jehova na-ajụ n'ajụjụ ole Nnamdi. Ole Nnamdi lee. Ọnụnụ be nwanna gbara ọsọ. Onye ga ya na nwanne ya so ụjọ na-atụ ya. Onye ga ya na nwanne ya so obi na-ajọ ya njọ. Onye na-aga ebe ọ na-aga ọ bụ nwanne ya na-ele ya. Ọ bụrụ na ọsọ chụọ gị n'ezi ị ga-alọtakwa n'ụlọ gị. Mana ọsọ chụọ gị n'ụlọ ebe gị ga-agbawa. Ndị nwere ego n'ala Igbo ma ndị mkpọrọ ma ndị na-akpọgire. Ọnụnụ be nwanna gbara ọsọ. 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 Mmiri awiro onye dibịa were ọgwụ gị. O ruola mgbe eji eji ya arụ ọrụ ka akpọlata nwanne anyị. Ọ bụrụ naanị ime ọgwụ ka e gbuo nwanne. Akwa ọkụkọ tiwara akị n'obodo Ọba. Oge eruola onye ọbụla ga-eweli ma ntụ ya elu. Ọwụ naanị ịkwụ ọgwụ ga-atụ anyị ngwọrọ. matter. I am not challenging you, but I know what I'm saying. Reverend Obasa Jingo from Assemblies of God Church. Now you could.
Hello, my wonderful people of Biafra, friends of Biafra and lovers of freedom. This is Maze As I welcome you to this wonderful edition, please endeavor to welcome others. It's very important. It's very, very important as you join us. Please share the program and hit the like button. It's very important. Before we continue, I must say that we are sorry for this program supposed to be yesterday, but due to unforeseen thing, unforeseen how did they put it? Unforeseen conditions, something like that. Then we did not carry out this program yesterday, but today we are here to do the needful. We are here to do the needful. So please, as you come in, please hit the like button and share the program. And most importantly, please make sure that you tag Nnaa. But this program is about him. Make sure that you tag him. And if he's willing to join, let him indicate when he's here. I will send him a link to join. It's very, very important. So I will say good morning and good afternoon and good evening, depending on your time zone. This is Maazị Ezumezu Nwekwensu. As I welcome you, please welcome others. It's very important. We are live at our various platform. We are live at Ikechukwu Umadi Ezumezu. If you are listening the sound of our voice from there, please hit the like button and share the program. It's very important. We also live at Maazị Ezumezu Nwekwensu. This our main page is growing gradually. We have, I think, 200 something people in this page. So if you have not followed me on this page, please, I urge you, go and follow me on this page. Let's grow this page. It's really important. Let's forget about the whatever Facebook is doing. We don't care. But the hardcore, go and follow that page. If they kick you out, kick them in. Agbapụ arụ, ịgbabatara. Ọ ka esi eme ya. It's very important. We're also live at Ikechukwu Umadi Ezumezu. It's also our page. If you are listening to the sound of my voice, hit the like button and share the program. Is very important. Also, we are live at our YouTube, Ikechukwu Ezumezu. Please, if you are listening to the sound of my voice, please share the program to your WhatsApp group and subscribe if you're not subscribed on my YouTube channel. It's very important. Subscribe on my YouTube channel. Subscribe is very, very important. And I think by next month, uh, uh, we will move to another stream yard. No, I think we move to league stream. This one, I think the league stream give us uh, more valuable outfit, or how would I say it? No, more valuable platform. I think, but although the money is high, but we can afford to pay to afford it. Less than $50 a month. We want to move to League Stream Park again. There we'll be able to to stream live on 5 different platforms at the same time. But here is 4. This one, the money is a bit lesser than the League Stream. League Stream is almost $50. per month, but this is I think $25, you know. But listing I found out that listing will be more better because that's the feature they have to connect to the TikTok. So I think it's more okay. But by next month we are moving to Livestream and keep this one by the side. This is the this is the effort we are making, and I'm asking you, you that are listening to me, you that are watching me, one day which effort are you bringing on table? Nke nke ị na-eme ka ọ ịbịa na-akọ inyu ka ọ ịnọ na comment section na-wuru fake account na-awụgharị. This is Maazị Ezumezu Nwekwensu. Ịwụgharị bata ebe a, you guys know me, blọg ka m na-eme n'ozugbo n'oti mgbodomgbo. So without wasting much of our time, we will move to the program. And I urge you, please share this program to your various platform. And if you are here, the hardcore, those my fans, if you are here, please indicate yourself that you are here. Don't be underground, like those men watching. So the hardcore, my lay fans, if you are here, indicate yourself. Write something, I will know that you are here so that we able to recognize you. So ụmụ Igbo, tagiana Nnaa Mhen, tagiana ya. We have some questions we have to ask Nnaa Mhen. It's very important. There is a lot of questions we have to ask Nnaa Mhen, our brother. Anyị agwa Nnaa Mhen that na anya na-ebe akwa na-afụ ụzọ. Yeah, this is the fact. Anya na-ebe akwa na-afụ ụzọ. The eye that cry sees. The eyes that cry see what is going on. So we were able to we'll be telling Nnaa Mhen and ask him some questions that Nnaa Mhen needs to tell ụmụ Igbo. We can see how he was running away from the question from radio when he was invited on Radio Biafra. But I will use my little platform, my little space to ask Nnaa Mhen some questions that people want answer from him. We are IPOB one family under the leadership of Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. The truth and not about the truth. So I ajụ today Nnaa Mhen. Anyị ajụghị ọ ịtara akwụ ka ọ ka ezego dị. Anyị ajụghị gịnị ma eji ede ogbi. Anyị ajụghị gịnị ma eji wee keep mute. Anyị ajụghị who are those that ask you to keep mute, to stay away. But before then, let's go to a bit what is happening in the zoo, Nigeria. Because Maazị Nnamdi Kanu remain the only way. Only the Maazị Nnamdi Kanu remain the only way. It doesn't matter the angle you are looking at it. Maazị Nnamdi Kanu remain the only way. He have said it all. Nigeria is not working. He can look into any direction. Nigeria is not working. Nigeria is not working. Nigeria is not working. In any way that you are looking at it, Nigeria is not working. So it is time for people to rise up against this talent and ask them, no, you can't continue to subdue us forever after was our kids. No, it is time for people to rise up. I have a couple of videos I want to play from a Yoruba man, what he said. And this is what Mazi Nnaa have said for some years ago. And the people are calling for his head. I want you guys to listen to this. It's very important.
There are so many issues on this matter. The first foundation to lay is that Nigeria is not a united country, despite all the pretenses. We are not South since 1914. It has not changed. The North, at the flip of a switch, they are able to shout Northern interest. The Southerners are laid back, hoping that, oh, we are civilized. We don't want to talk about tribalism. Tribalism is at play. We are pretentious about this matter. Look, the North has taken us for a ride for too long. They foisted federal character on Nigeria over 40 years. They foisted quota system over Nigeria over 40 years. Have they benefited from it? Only the tiny clique in the North is holding the whole country to ransom. It's enough time for Nigeria to wake up. We are not together, North plus South. Now they are talking the elite, the few elite in the North. Like if the bottle is going to be removed from their mouth. That's what they are doing. They are shouting. They are forming a group now. Lead of Northern Democrats. The governor of Bauchi was talking. They won't be able to pay salaries again. They won't be able to do that. Look, the North has damaged Nigeria fundamentally with this attitude. Who are the Nigerians who are now Japan now? They are Southerners. The South invested in education massively in the 50s and the 60s. The products now are being driven out of Nigeria. Can you find the Fulani man in London or in New York practicing medicine, practicing engineering? It's Yoruba, the both Southerners that are marginalized. It's time to call the bluff of the North. Not because we even support what Tinubu is doing, but we have to converse about Nigeria. Nigeria is not, we are pretentious. Let's go to the brass tacks. That's why we are calling for regionalization. The North is separate from the South. That's just the truth. That's just the truth, unless we are deceiving ourselves.
All right, Dr. Fakunda. It looks to me like a lot of people might consider your submissions a bit concerning. You know, the way that you are addressing issues that have to do with the northern part of the country. When you say that we are different, does it appear to you that it might sound like you are trying to breed division? Does it appear to you like you are in a way sounding like Kemi Badenoch, the leader of the Conservative Party in the UK, who is of Nigerian parentage, and who says that, you know, have got nothing in common with the North, and that they were even enemies, you know, of where she comes from, which is of the Yoruba stock. You, of course, will have noticed the backlash that attracted, and people criticize that that's not the spirit that Nigeria is trying to work on. So when you base your argument of regionalization on the fact that we can be together, even though we can be good neighbors, don't you think, sir, that you might make things a bit difficult for somebody like President Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who is Yoruba and who has been accused anyway of trying to Yorubanize the entire machinery of government? And therefore, if you are proposing to him that he should do more of restructuring that regionalizes, wouldn't that appear as anti-North? Anti-North at a time that key northern elements are saying that no, come 2027, it doesn't look like we'll support you. Aren't you making things a bit difficult for a Yoruba man like yourself, sir, who's the president?
Thank you very much. It's a fact that we are divided. We pretend that is totally, I don't understand it. The North knows what they want, and the South are reluctant to say what they want. President Tinubu is better to put all the cards on the table, trying to pepper over it and say we are united. Of course, we are not united. We are not united. We are divided. That's just the truth. I've told you now that the North brought federal character. The South agreed to okay, fine, we are united. Where is the result of it? The North brought quota system. Southern agreed with it. It's in the Constitution. What is the result? If we now bring in tax to say, okay, get more VAT in the North at the expense of the South, so what will be the result? The division will continue until we remove the feeding bottle, let everybody just work according to his own dictates. The North sincerely believes in Sharia. We should not grow them for that purpose now. We should let them be. They want Sharia. In the South, there are Muslims. We don't want Sharia. Somebody brought us in Oyo to do Sharia in Oyo. Everybody put it down. The Muslims in the South don't want Sharia. So why are we pretending? In the Southeast, some few Muslims, but they don't want Sharia. Let's accept who we are. Let's accept reality so that we'll not stop talking and motion without movement. That's what it is. I'm not ashamed. Okay, look, if President Tinubu succeeds now, 2027, 2031, every Yoruba person in Abuja will be cleaned out of the system. Because Buhari started with Fulani, he is doing Yoruba now. Let the Igbos come. We cannot grow the Igbos if they put 99% in all positions too. Is that the way we are building the country? Let Yoruba man go and rule Yoruba land. Let the North agree on who will rule Northwest. Let the Kanuri rule Northeast. Let the Igbos rule the Southeast. Let the South agree. Then the temperature will come down. I will not want to be running federal election with 200 million naira form because I have to run from Sokoto to Ikotekpene. I will campaign as a premier of Western region where people know me and I know them. I know what they want. The Southwest want to bring all Yorubas who are Japan, bring them back to Nigeria. Nigeria is too hostile for the Yorubas now. Nigeria is a poisoned environment for Yoruba because we invested in education so much and we have lost all the human beings. They are developing other societies. The North will not care less. How many doctors do they have in United States? How many doctors do they have in Europe? These are facts and put on the table now. I don't need to sugarcoat anything at all. We are divided. Let's just accept it. It's no fight. It's no war. The North will come up on their own. We will respect each other. But this matter of trying to play some games, President Tinubu is better. In fact, if he runs only one term and he brings this temperature down, his name will go down in history. But if he does not do anything in the next 6 months about restructuring, and he goes to use all the money to run election in 2027 and he wins, and then what? Yorubas will become endangered in the political system because once he leaves, then Nigeria is not safe for Yoruba man again.
Sorry,
let the Igbos come. They have right to come too.
You know, the truth is very bitter. The truth is very bitter. Now tell me the difference in between Maazin Nnaa, the kind of IPOB leader, what he said and what this man is saying now. Tell me the difference. Can you tell me the difference? This professor is just speaking what Maazin Nnaa said. This Yoruba man is telling the whole world the gospel truth from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But believe me, you see this some of these journalists in Nigeria, they are our problem. They are the people's problem too. You can see the question the journalist asks him, but the man maintain his stand and say it the way it is. Not that the journalist did not know the truth. The journalist knew the truth, but he's trying to protect the North. He's trying to protect the North. And the man said, no, there's no time to sugarcoat it. Let's say it the way it is. Let everybody rule their own space. And what's Mazi Nnamdi saying? And the man said it's not fight. And what Mazi Nnamdi saying? Referendum, that you don't need fight. Now tell me the difference in between IPOB leader with the professor. Tell me. Tell me the difference now. That's why I told you guys, you see truth. Truth. Truth lasts test of time. Lies don't last test of time. Okwasi will not last test of time, but truth lasts test of time. The man just tell them this, to just give them Mazi Nnamdi message. That was what exactly what the professor did. I remember what I said to Tinubu. This is your time to write your history. This is your time to write your name with a golden pen. Release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because he committed no crime. Release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because he's a freedom fighter. You are working for these companies in Nigeria. You are working for them. These oil companies in Nigeria, they are the one holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and they are using you against your own people. They are using you that you are a president against your own people. Why can't you tread in the same way with Niger Republic? Why can't you tread in the same way with Burkina Faso, with Mali? Why can't you? Today, Burkina Faso, Mali, they are out of African Union. They are gone. They are gone. They are gone. So, President Tinubu, don't allow this company, these oil companies, to use you. They are the one using you. They are the one. They are the one using you. How are they using you? Then we report to their various countries. America, UK, France, Holland, Germany, France, and those countries will come together, through their governments to ask you, no, 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 don't let him go, don't let him go. Say no to them, President Ahmed Tinubu, and release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for your own children's future. What Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is fast fighting is for your own children, unborn children's future. You committed no crime. We hear you today, you're talking about Ogoni cleanup. What happened what happened in Ogoni? What happened? After the firing of King Salowiwa, what happened? Because the oil companies, their eyes are still in that millions of barrels of oil in Ogoni land. After being used, after King Salowiwa allowed them to use them, and they use him and the other people against their own people, against their own brothers. At the end of the what happened? They buy King Salowiwa. They buy him. Tinubu, release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Stop listening to these Westerners. Stop listening to them. Release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because he's a freedom fighter. Now we see what let's bring this video before we go to Nnaa. Please, as you come in, indicate you are here and share the program and tag in Nnaa because I ajụ ya ajụjụ. Now let's listen to Ọjị Ụzọ Kalụ, okenye na-agwụ ofe. Okenye ala ụmụana.
We will now start thinking on the next step. Once we calm down the insurgents of banditry and unknown gunmen and all the rest of them, we will be able, the president and his team and all of us will advise him to open the chapter 2 of the book. And the chapter 2 will be development. Once you have no insurgents, you have no unknown gunmen, and you don't have any disturbances about our people, and we will talk page 2 of development. We have always, people will say, we have always asked the president, according to law, find the best way of law to address the issue of Southeast, both the issue of the IPOP, the issue of everybody, to address this within the context of law of Nigeria, so that possibly, very quickly, Nnaa will be released from prisons, and we will continue to live a better life and produce everything. Let me be honest with you. Nigerians are suffering because of the problem we're having in the Southeast. The Southeast can produce everything you buy in China. We can make them in Abane, we are not in China. Everything you buy from China. Just give us electricity, give us the way that with it, and give us the direction. We produce everything that you produce in China. The technologies are there, everything, we have it, but we need a better atmosphere. We need to clean away properly in agreement the sit at home, which has cost hundreds of billions of naira out of the Southeast. We need to bring back the I can do it spirit. We need to send back aging by aging. We need to go back to what we know how to do. When I was governor, a lot of things were being manufactured in Aba. People have begged Aba people to stop putting made in Paris, made in Spain, made in Brazil. They should start putting made in Aba. We can supply every equipment this country needs from that region of the country. I am not, President Tinubu himself knows this, because I can tell you twice he slept in Abia when we are governors, he slept in Ibere, and he saw it himself, and he respects that, I'm sure. Once we have good atmosphere, the president will come back to do the needful in our zone. And I'm praying that both the lawyers of Nnamdi Kanu and the courts, they should speed up and make sure that it's released according to law of Nigeria. Because I'm sure the President Tinubu will always live to respect the judiciary. People are calling him to intervene. Yes, he will intervene, but through the judiciary. The judiciary have to do their job, and President Tinubu will intervene. So I'm calling him to intervene. Yes, he will intervene, but through the judiciary. The judiciary have to do their job, and President Tinubu will intervene. So I believe, but through the judiciary have to do their job, and President Tinubu will intervene. To intervene, yes, he will intervene, but through the judiciary have to do their job, and President Tinubu will intervene. So I believe that as soon as possible and practicable, that Nnamdi Kanu will be released and the area will be very quiet.
All right, very quickly, sir, before we let...
You can see this man. When I call him okenye na-agwụ ofe, Ọjị Ụzọ Kalụ is part of the problem in Nnaa Igbo. Now, Ọjị Ụzọ Kalụ, what do you mean that the judiciary have to do their job? Then, President will intervene. What do you mean by that? You want to jail Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for committing no crime, so that the president will now give him presidential pardon. This is what you are trying to say here. Chineke ya akpọghị ọkụ. Chineke ya akpọ gị ọkụ. We are talking about judiciary have to do their job. So when Abia State High Court released Mazi Nnaa, say Nigeria government should release Mazi Nnaa Kanu. When Mazi Kanu win in Abia State, in your own state, you win Nigeria government, and the court asks Nigeria government to release Mazi Nnaa Kanu. So that is not judiciary right. Or pull court charge is not judiciary right. When UN working group ask Nigeria to release Mazi Nnaa Kanu and let him go and pay compensation, no, it's not recognized, right? When African Union tribunal asked Nigeria government to release Mazi Nnaa Kanu and IPOB prisoners, so that's not also part of the judiciary, right? Oh, it's not in Nigeria. When appeal court in Abuja discharged and acquitted Mazi Nnaa Kanu, that's also not judiciary right. Eh? Wow, this man. When Enugu High Court in Enugu, also give judgment in favor of Mazi Nnaa Kanu and IPOB, it's also not a judiciary right. That akwa ibe na le chamber iyebekwu ya ọzọ. Okenye na-agụ ofe ka ebu. Well, this country is not fair. This country is not fair. Anu office Chineke kpọọ ọkụ. Judiciary have to do their job. The president will intervene. That's why you guys are pushing this case to beat Tanyako to do what? To destroy Nigeria constitution. And Mazi Nnaa Kanu say, no, you can't do that to Mazi Nnaa Kanu. Even when Supreme Court in Abuja condemned Nigeria government, all the old things they do to Mazi Nnaa Kanu, and even say the lower court shouldn't have revoked his bail. It's also not a judiciary. You don't have to obey that. You don't have to obey and accept that agreement, right? Chineke kpọọ ọkụ ọjụ zọkalụ. If you are part of the problem, Chineke kpọọ ọkụ. Even Tolegwagu. Chineke ya kpọọ ọkụ. I thank God that this is media. Whatever you say is there. When times come, people will bring it out. People will bring it out. Look at the professor in Yoruba land. Look at what he's saying. He said, pump and pray, black and white. Let Yoruba be in their space. Let Hausas be in their space. And let Igbos be in their space. Why can't you be saying the same thing? That man, a professor from Yoruba, did he have two heads? Chineke ya kpụ niile ọkụ. Ọkụ dị emebi ya n'Igbo. Chineke ya kpụ n'ọkụ. The same thing with Ohanaeze n'Ugbo. I'm coming for his program very soon. Chineke ya kpụ ya ọkụ. He's telling us that he's fighting Biafra war, whatever. That he have to beg Tinubu, Mazi Nnaa Kanu will be out. You guys are vultures. Unu udene kunu bụ. Udene kunu bụ n'ala Igbo. Udene kunu bụ n'ala Igbo. Ibe m gwara unu. Although this program is not for you guys. Let me leave it here. Please, as you come in, share the program and tag Nnaa. We'll have a couple of questions we want to ask Nnaa.
Having said that, I want to state for emphasis that there is no need repeating myself. I have been speaking on this issue. The Igbo man must be forceful and determined. I know there are internal forces fighting him, apart from external forces. And it's not only us, external forces and internal forces are fighting other groups all over the world. But we must be firm and root and determined. We must treat our enemies as enemies and treat our friends as friends. You don't use kid gloves on your enemies. The whole essence of life is war. The whole essence of life is war. Either you are fighting or you are not fighting. Either you keep quiet and you are crushed, or you crush your own enemy. Whoever declares Igbo an enemy must be taken as an enemy, and Igbos must be ruthless with their enemies. What did I say? We must be ruthless with our enemies. Days are gone when the Igbos will continue to talk about Egbe Belugo Bere. Egbe Be Ugo Achoro Go Be, Egbe Be, Egbe Ugo. Either you agree that I'm not local or you're not, you go to extinct. Those who are determined will extinct you. After Dibia.
For those of you who don't know who is speaking, this is the new PG. This is the new PG of Ohanaeze Ndigbo from Iguacha, Barrister Uche Okuku. This is the man that won the election in Iguacha, and the governors are not comfortable with him just because of what he stands for, just because of what he believes, just because of he cannot be stooge to these governors. They are afraid of him. Just because of he will never allow them to use him. Nnaa. That's why they are afraid of this man. And they went in government house in Enugu and present Senator Obata or Mbata to Igbos. And we say no to it. We say no. We say no. We must stand for justice. We must stand for justice. If Barrister Uche did not win the election, have contested in Iguacha and lost the election, that's be it. You have to respect the Ohanaeze constitution. But he contested and he won the election. And it was announced on mainstream media in Nigeria. But guess what? The Imobi Ohanaeze that are not comfortable with this man, they say no. They connive with the governors. They went to Enugu to present their own man to Biafrans, to Igbos. And I say no. We must stand in the path of the truth. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if the world is against us. But we must stand. We must stand in the path of the truth. Now, that brings me some of my questions to Nnaa. Nnaa, ị tara akwụ ka ezego dị? Ị tara akwụ ka ezego dị ka nna ajụgo? Let me tell you, Nnaa, I think I will try to use Igbo because ihe gbasara Igbo. Nnaa, ka m gwa gị, onye na-ebe akwa na-afụ ụzọ. Onye na-ebe akwa na-afụ ụzọ.
Having said that, I want to state for emphasis
this program again
that there is no need repeating myself. I have been speaking on this issue. The Igbo man must be forceful and determined. I know there are internal forces fighting him, apart from external forces. And it's not only us, external forces and internal forces are fighting other groups all over the world. But we must be firm and root and determined. We must treat our enemies as enemies and treat our friends as friends. You don't use kid gloves on your enemies. The whole essence of life is war. The whole essence of life is war. Either you are fighting or you are not fighting. Either you keep quiet and you are crushed, or you crush your own enemy. Whoever declares Igbo an enemy must be taken as an enemy, and Igbos must be ruthless with their enemies. What did I say? We must be ruthless with our enemies. Days are gone when the Igbos will continue to talk about Egbe Belugo Bere. Egbe Be Ugo Achoro Go Be, Egbe Be, Egbe Ugo. Either you agree that I'm not up no one, or you're not. You go to extinct. Those who are determined will extinct you. After Dibia.
So, na iwe okwu eziokwu ka asị iwe barista kwu the new PG iwe okwu eziokwu ka asị. But Nnaa, man, you started with this man, with barista, in 2022, if I'm not mistaken. Barista Uche Okuku build you. Let me tell you if you don't know. Because I have forgotten some of your interview, the way you are going. You want taking glory. I'm not against that. No. As onye kọta ji si tuo ya afa. Onye kọta ji si tuo ya afa. Onye kọta ji si me gịnị si tuo ya afa. But the way you are going, yeah, Nnamdi, una batago? Even I'm na program this thing, you know.
I don't know.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry, that's my son, you know. So he can take all the glory if you. That's not my business, and I do appreciate you for your efforts. But actually, we're going to get eziokwu today. Una okay nwere egwu aja gee ntị ka nọ. Nwoke anụnwa Barrister Uche Okuku, the new PG, build your platform if you don't know. Nwoke, the new PG, build your platform. Okay, people are more onye bụ self. A lot of interview grant there. A lot of interview grant email there. Go and check in 2022. Go and check. Some of the interview or grant go. Gini ame. Kapi with you gini. Where maba? Na boy no ọkụ nọ na.
I don't turn it on.
Yeah, you can.
Some of this interview we build the government matter. Now let me also tell you again. You're going to come again. Ị na-achọ iteke glory. Mara na onwe ndị bido onu. Onwe ndị lay the foundation before ị bịa. Onwe ndị lay foundation. Maazị Ezumezu na-ekwu nwa ekwensu. Agwa nsị go. Eburu nwoke bata na this program. Sị m prove oge na-ekwu eziokwu asị. Onwego ndị build ndị lay this foundation. Onwego ndị lay this foundation before you ever build on it. And one of them will Uche, Barrister Uche Okuku. Go back before 2022 immediately. Yeah? Okay, for the fight Oputugo against some of his own brother in LL in the Igbocha. See now happen on the Igbo. Go back before 2022. Okay, for the fight Onolo against Ikwele. Ikwele that now we are Igbos because it was after the war. A lot of things changed. A lot of them started changing name. People don't know that the reason why Gowon was overthrown in 70s is as a result of nominating a liver man as a petroleum minister. And Monitor Mohammed is not comfortable with that. He said no. And Gowon said to him, these people, they say they are not Igbo. Gowon, Monitor said no, they are all Igbos. Go and make the start. And that's why Monitor overthrew Gowon as a result of an Igbocha or River State man that was into the government that was given the portfolio of oil minister then. So it was after the war people start changing their identity. You can hear about Tom West. You can hear about David West. They are all Igbos. They start changing names. You can hear about why this guy from Ogoni, Kinselo Wiwa. They start change his name. But Uche Okuku, that is the men stand and say no, we are Igbos. So Uche, a build to go that ground before you coming, if you don't know. And that one, that's what lifted you up. Go and see the interview grant there in 2022. But this is the man, he makes you honor now. You don't want to say anything. Because you said they asked you not to say anything. And who are the people that ask you not to say anything? Here, why you want to know. And I will pray it. And that's what annoyed me most. That you were asked not to say anything, that you were asked to stay off. But a matter that the road in Aga will not be so smooth. There will be a time, there will be a lot of gallop. A matter. Now, because all your aim is that yes, an Ipole man has become PG. That not your effort. Or go and sit down is not your effort because it has been in the constitution. Because there was a time a data man is Ohanaeze chairman, if you don't know. If I'm not mistaken. So it has been in the constitution before you're coming. And this man built a lot. And at the same time, as na aka nikwa aka ekpa aka nni, anyị fụrụ ebe niile unu ga-eje mitie Chief Edward Nnaji, unu ga Nli je mitie Igwe Nli, Eze Nli, because of his campaign. And at the end of the day, who can win this election? They go on Nnaa that have the platform to tell our people the truth. He refused to keep quiet. And when you are asked, he said you are asked not to say anything. Do you know why I told me? Because and I like me win, but and let me tell you, you have reduced your value in Igbo society if you don't know. You have reduced your value in Igbo society if you don't know. If this is your value. But people like me, I will not trust you anymore. I will not trust you anymore. Because I know when the road will be getting rough and so hard, you will left the people look on Azu. Why women? And now I know the reason why Onyendu said, when we live on this planet Earth and gone, that no one will be like us. Man's not going to say it. That when we live on this planet Earth and gone, that no one will be like us. Go and check if you see a true IPOB family member that under Mazina Nkano will remain truthful, will remain focused, will remain unchangeable, will remain fearless, because our leader, Wagu Kobu. Now, Nnaa, you were asked. I will play the videos here. Who asked you to keep quiet? Why can't you tell the people what the truth? Why can't you use your platform? You have a big platform. Igwa umu Igbo. You a man. Why actually use your platform? Igwa umu Igbo. You a man. Each other. Maybe. Or work US you a man. Sorry, my people. Is my son, you know. So without this man build your platform if you don't know. All the goal in they take without him, man, this goal in they take nothing. All nothing couple. And if I were you, I will stop making all those statements in they make. That no one. Stop it. Let people bunye again. Because anya na-ebe akwa na afụ ụzọ. I am IPOB family member. Oh, Maazị Ezumezu Nwekwu someone agwa gị kewe mmadụ onye mbụ. But my own activities have helped you a lot if you don't know. Let me just tell you. Do you know how Iwanyan will get in touch with you? Do you know how Iwanyan reached Igwima when your life was threatened? Imako Iwanyan was really chill. Now my this platform, can somebody for program about you, about your threatening? That's somebody will take care. The video call to Iwanyan, I will call log the next day. You want idea? But you want idea? You want idea? Okay, in your motor, keep in your motor. People were making the plan, even at motor. But let me tell you, I'm happy said that motor Loraka. Because one of that motor Loraka, this thing in me now. A lot of people will be, those people who actually provide this motor will be so disappointed. They will be so disappointed in you. This is the man, he starts with 2022. In 2022, Now you were asked about the election. Even when you go Igbo that now, agwago mechie ọnụ. That agwago that you should not get involved in it. But since 2022, can you get involved in it? Since 2022, can you get involved in it and be moving from place to place with Barrister Uche Okuku? I want you to listen to our leader Maazị Nnaa. I want you to know where we stand and what we believe. I want you to listen to him.
Family is based on 4 cardinal points. You must be without fear before your enemies. You must speak the truth always, even if it leads to your death. You must help the poor and those who cannot help themselves, and be of good character that God may love thee. That's who we are.
So what will be your words to those out?
Our family is based on 4 cardinal points. You must be without fear before your enemies. You must speak the truth always, even if it leads to your death. You must help the poor and those who cannot help themselves, and be of good character that God may love thee. That's who we are.
So what will be your words to those out?
Our family is based on 4 cardinal points. You must be without fear before your enemies. You must speak the truth always, even if it leads to your death. You must help the poor and those who cannot help themselves, and be of good character that God may love thee. That's who we are.
So what will be your words to those out?
Nnaa men, ị nụrụ ya? Iwe our leader Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. 4 cardinal points. What we believe on, what we stand on. You refuse to stand with a man you started from 2022. You refuse to speak out for him. You refuse to speak out the truth. Because maybe your life is under threat. Or maybe you have seen that there's no need for you to speak for him because it was also an equally man that they made a PG. Maybe they have by your mouth. I'm not saying that. I say maybe. I'm just putting out these factors. But now, man, in matter now, a lot of force is fighting for you in media, even when your life was threatened. Right in our face, we are speaking against those that are threatening you on media. We are speaking for you. You are not an IPOB member, family member. You're not an IPOB family member. But we speak for you with our own little platform, with in our space. We fight for you against those that's against you. Now it's your turn to do it to someone else. And you told us you were asked to keep quiet. You told us you were asked to keep quiet. Chineke kpọọ gị ọkụ. Ohanaeze Ezumezu na-ekwu. Asị m Chineke kpọọ gị ọkụ. Achọrọ m iji iwe wee mee this program. Achọrọ m iji iwe wee mee this program. Most of us, we fight for you against those people that are after you. Even the one you see and the one you don't see. Some people is working to protect you, to guide you, to tell you, okay, go, brother, we are at your back. But someone need njem. Kill at some point, kill Apple. You know why that I will get that because of the risk, or something like that. Chineke kpọọ gị ọkụ. And Ezenli, Biko, with all due respect, Chukwuemeka Ezenli biko Maazị Ezumezu Nwekwensu, I respect you so much and I respect your throne. You must know ndị ga na-echi echichi. Ọ bụrụ onye bata oke bata echie ya echichi, oke afọ bata echie ya echi, ngwele bata echie ya echi. No, ekpuru okpule mmemme kpuru ya n'isi, okpu Igbo ji adị ebube. It is time gị nwee mma ndị ga na-ekpunye okpu echichi. Ọ bụrụ onye pụta nke onye mere na bịa ewere okpu kpunye ya n'isi, just like this guy nọ na TVC television they call Jide. Ichiri echichi. But go and see sometimes what is saying against Igbos. Go and see sometimes what is saying against Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. So biko Ezenli, ana m ayọ gị biko, with all due respect, before ikpunye mmadụ okpu chie mmadụ echichi, biko consult all the law, the gods of the land. Na onye anyị echi echichi unu akwadolia, ọ ya agala Igbo ozi, ọ ya kwudola Igbo na mmiri ma na anyanwụ ma n'ọkụ, ọ ya kwudola Igbo. Ọ bụrụ onye pụta akpa ekpuru okpu ekpunye ya n'isi, Okeke fụta ekpunye okpu n'isi, Okafọ fụta ekpunye okpu n'isi. Because as far as I'm concerned, Nnaa Mhen is a disgrace okpu ekpunyere ya n'isi. Ọ bụrụ na ọ ma the value of that okpu ekpunyere ya n'isi, o kwesịrị ịma na ọ ya akwụrụ n'ụzọ eziokwu, na ọ na-anwụ anwụ, na ọ na-adị ndụ, na ọ ya akwụ n'ụzọ eziokwu. Ọ bụrụ na ọ ma okpu ekpunyere ya n'isi, na ọ ma iwe nsu ya, na ọ ma obu chilie dịsi echichi, ọ ya abụọ ọnụ gara ekwuru Igbo, ọ ya abụọ ọnụ gara ekwu nke wee eziokwu, ma ọ dị na mma ma ọ dị na njọ, ọ ya ekwu nke wee eziokwu, ma ọ ya lead to his death, ọ ya ekwu nke wee eziokwu. In 2022, God started with this man. You guys should just hold on. I will play the videos now. Now, let me play the first video. Some years back, how they started. Some of the videos. Okay.
Ụmụ Igbo ndị ọma, ebe anyị nọwo na nke barrister Uche Okwukwu, onye ndị Igbo ma na ihe nke ọ na-eme na ọgụ ọ na-alụrụ ụmụ Igbo. Ihe mụnwa nụkwanụ mụnwa Chukwuemeka Ojembe Enwero nke Igbo. Ihe m nụwo ka nsonye na otu nke ahụ na-ahụ maka ijikọta Igbo ọnụ, nke anyị kpọrọ Unify Igbos Now, jiri ya na-akpọkọta ụmụ Igbo ebe niile. Unu amara na barrister Uche Okwukwu, onye anyị na-elekwa anya, onye ọtụtụ ndị Igbo, ụmụ Igbo nọ na mba ofesi, ụmụ Igbo nọ na ụlọ na akwalite ka ọ wụrụ ya nwa ga-awụ that next president nke Ohanaeze, maka na o nwere ọtụtụ ihe ịma atụ mere ya ọ ga-eji wụrụ na ọ nụrụ ebe ahụ na ihe ga-adị mma, nke wụ na ụmụ Igbo ga-enwe ihe nke a kpọrọ prestige na self-worth. Ọ ga-enyekwa aka ịkpakọta ụmụnne anyị, ndị Ikwere, ndị Ọgba, ndị Ịka, ndị niile ụmụnne anyị nọ na all those zones a na-ahụta na ọwụwa ala Igbo, South. Ama m na ọ ga-enye aka. Ma barrister, ụmụ Igbo kwụ gị n'azụ mgbe ọbụla iji mee your declaration. M na-agwa gị na ọtụtụ oku m na-anata n'ekwentị n'ezi na ụmụ Igbo chọrọ gị, and anyị ma na ị ga-enye anyị ihe anyị chọrọ na Ohanaeze. Ka udo chia.
Amen. Well, amen for ọrụ na-arụ ndị Igbo, oji na-agara ndị Igbo. Aga m adọ President General come January 10, 2025, I will contest. Nye m na-eche asụ ma na ndụ ma n'ọnwa na-akwara dịka ugo. Onye ọbụla na-eche ka elie Emmanuel Iwu Anyanwụ, onye a ga-eli on the 1st of November 2024. He served until he died as President General Ohanaeze ndị Igbo. Na onye ọbụla na-akwanyere na-arịọkwanụ Chineke ọ na n'obi ya na nchekwa n'udo. By after 1st November, I will declare to run for the office of the President General. My declaration is on the 3rd of November. My declaration is on the 3rd of November, and I will declare and I will explain to the world why I intend to occupy that exhausted office. I haven't served the organization in some capacities. I'm a life member of IMOBI, haven't served as Secretary General of the Ohanaeze Ndị Igbo worldwide. I've been at several fora defending Igbo cause. Just last week, Wednesday, a group called the Nnaa Progressive Organization that have addressed the issue. I have addressed their issue in 3 national dailies in the past: The Nation, The Punch, and The Sun. Said they were doing a letter to the IG of police and other security agencies within and outside Nigeria to arrest me and not to bring me to order. So I will wait. I'm not bothered about all those distractions. I will contest, and with the support of each and everyone, I'm sure I will win. And when I win, as I have said, time without number, my first task is to ensure that the oneness of Igbo is maintained. My whole idea is that the Igbo will be a single corpus, one body, from the Banke to the Easy in Benue and Cross River.
Now, just this video is of recent. Now, I want to go into his Facebook page to play some videos with him and this new PG that he refused to speak the injustice that table on him. And before I will present his voice, when he asked that he was asked not to talk, he was asked to stay aside. Ọkwa onye kpụrụ okpu mmemme n'isi, onye echiri echichi, onye na-agara Igbo ozi. I'm so disappointed in this young man, Nnaa, that I love so much. I'm so disappointed. Now, let's go to his page. It's very important.
The whole essence of life is war. The whole essence of life is war. Either you are fighting or you are not fighting. Either you keep quiet and you are crushed, or you crush your own enemy. Whoever declares Ndi Igbo an enemy must be taken as an enemy, and the Igbos must be ruthless with their enemies. What did I say? We must be ruthless with our enemies. Days are gone when the Igbos will continue to talk about Egbe Belugo Bere. Egbe be ugo achọghị ka o bee, egbe be egbe egbu ugo.
I want to present that I will play a lot of videos with him
Sir, welcome to the Nnaa TV show.
Thank you very much.
All right. The Ikwere question. Recently, the social media went agog by a recent publication by one Mr. Okachukwu Dibia, reiterating how Ikwere, a people presumed to be a sub-Igbo group, are not by any way related to the Igbos. What do you have to say about this, please?
Well, when my attention was drawn to it, I had to go and get the Nation of May 5th, 2024. That's just 3 days ago, last week, Sunday Nation. I read it. It's titled, "We Are Not Igbo. Rivers Ikwere Blast Iwanyan Ohanaeze. Ihuro organization insists ethnic group is distinct." I've read through it, and to me, it's a caricature. It's neither here nor there. He made no sense. He passed no message except doing the work he was paid for. That work is to irritate Igbo, just irritate them. But I would have ignored it and said, look, it's not worth one reading through first in the first place, then talk more of replying.
You know, I want to play some of his video with the new PG by the Uche. Then, after then, I have to present the video where he was asked about the election on 10th of January 2025. And he said that he was asked not to say anything. He was asked to keep off, to keep afar from it. But this is the man he have been working for years, since 2022. And you call yourself a title man? Iti okpule dị n'isi. Nwanne, were that okpule wojele eze nli. Because he made it ikpu that okpu n'isi. He made it cha-cha. Now, let's continue.
But if you keep silent, people will say he's speaking the truth after some time or after many years. Therefore, I will, on this note, state the following. One, they said Okachukwu Dibia is not a known person in Ikwere land. Two, his Ihuroha progressive organization is unknown and had not contributed in any way in the past and presently to the struggle of Ikwere people for emancipation. For example, in 1999, when the whole Ikwere youth gathered in Elele to come up with the Ikwere Rescue Charter, which was the first all Ikwere youth convention ever held, he was not a member of the IYC. He never participated. So he had never been part of our struggle for emancipation. He doesn't even know where we are coming from, where we are going to. So I won't take him serious. And I urge everybody not to take him serious. Ikweres, for emphasis, are Igbos. If you read through my article 4 years ago, that's December 5th, 2020, the Vanguard, when I stated in black and white that Ikweres are Igbos, in my reply to Wike when he made this kind of assertion, which he has since dropped his ideas about it. I said we are Igbos. That's 4 years back. So, and I've given reasons. Okachukwu Aka, he said his name is Okachukwu. I don't know what he's calling his name, Akachukwu. But for the newspaper here, what I'm seeing is Akachukwu in the book, in what he wrote some years back, he said Akachi Ku, Akachi, Akachi Ku. So I don't know which one to be taken, but be that as it may, we should take what we see in the newspaper to be Akachi Ku, which is the hand of God Almighty. And I don't know. I've read through. I can't even understand what he's saying. I think he just wants to spew on the to be reported that he attacked Iwanyan and Ohanaeze, and that apart from that, nothing he has said. That's all he wants to be. And of course, you know, when you say this kind of thing because of the way Ndigbo are perceived in Nigeria, some people will call him and say, "Come and take some peanuts and take care of your stomach and your clothing." That's all, nothing more than that.
Okay. Coming back to the Ohanaeze Ndigbo social-cultural group, which we believe you were once the Secretary General. What is their stand on these reports, on the Ikwere question and also the unification of Ndigbo?
I said time without numbers that before the Civil War, when all majority of the ethnic organizations were in Nigeria were proscribed by the military government before 1967, the Igbo State Union, which was one of the prominent ethnic organizations then as it were, had our people in it, and nobody can ever deny. We had the likes of Joseph Wobo, we had the likes of Jackson Mhen, we had the likes of Chief Emmanuel Agoma in the Igbo State Union. And on from 1966 to 1976, when the Igbo State Union was proscribed, before Ohanaeze was formed in 1976, at the formation of the Ohanaeze Ndigbo, the organizations that midwifed it, Nzuko Igbo, River State, or Nzuko Igbo Port Harcourt, had prominent Ikwere sons like Chief Emmanuel Agoma, Obidike Wonode, Kobule Wonode, Dr. Obiwale, and a lot of others were involved in that movement. And of course, at the formation of Ohanaeze Ndigbo with Akano Ebiam as first president and Jerome Odoji as first secretary general, the Ikweres were there. And the Ohanaeze constitution is very clear. There are 7 Igbo states: Abia, Anambra, Delta, Enugu, Ebonyi, Imo, and River State. And nobody, no court had declared that constitution void, or the letters and spirit of that constitution void. So Ikwere and the Igbo-speaking part of River State of Ekpe, Oba, Ndoni, Ebwema, Eche, and Ikwere are Ohanaeze members of the Ohanaeze, or to say that they are part of the River State that that makes River State to be a state member of Ohanaeze Ndigbo worldwide. Having said that, I want to state for emphasis that there is no need repeating myself. I have been speaking on this issue. The Igbo man must be forceful and determined, and know there are internal forces fighting him, apart from external forces. And it's not only us, external forces and internal forces are fighting other groups all over the world. But we must be firm and root and determined. We must treat our enemies as enemies and treat our friends as friends. You don't use kid gloves on your enemies. The whole essence of life is war. The whole essence of life.
Now, Igbo, let me present another video of him and the new PG, Barrister Uche.
Is war. Either you are fighting or you are not fighting. Either you keep quiet.
I am Chief Dr. Ohanaeze Jackson, an aspirant
to the position of President General Ohanaeze, an indigenous Rivers son from Ikwere.
My name is Dim Uchechukwu Nnaa. I'm from a village called Onokuriku in Elele, in Ikwere local government area of Rivers State.
My name is Chief Fine Face Ibukwe Amici. I come from Ozuche in Rivers State. I am aspiring for the position of President General Ohanaeze worldwide.
So, what do you have to say in regards to the current scenario where there is an allegation or a call that one who is not from Rivers State is aspiring for same position zone to Rivers State in regards to the upcoming election of the Ohanaeze Igbo that is coming up? What can you say as the contestants from Rivers State who knows who and who that are from Rivers State? What can you say, please?
So, today is important and today is significant. It's the 3rd day of January 2025. What is going on here now is that you have synergy, solidarity amongst the president.
On this video, Mhen posted this video, covered this video, when the aspirant of the Ohanaeze chairman gathered and said that Mike Okoro can never contest. Mhen was there, giving his support. He was there. Now, let's go to another video. Let's hear
Presidential candidates. High Chief Dr. Jasubo Menazu, my humble self, Muchokoko, his Chief Fine Face Amechi, were the one accord saying that from the midnight, 12 midnight of January 9, 2025, the 4-year 10 of Imo State will end. And then from the 10th of January 2025, that the Rivers son or daughter should take oath of office to occupy the office of the President General of the Rivers State. That is our position. And in that direction, we also want to state unequivocally, without fear of contradiction, that only a person who is an indigenous of Rivers State is qualified to contest for that office. And only somebody from Rivers State is qualified to take oath of office and oath of allegiance after the election. We want to state two for record purposes that there have been plans in the past to ensure that somebody from Rivers State do not get this. We saw it orchestrated when they didn't want Rivers State to come on board. They wanted to nego the tenure of Imo State beyond 4 years. But we thank God Almighty, we thank indeed in the US, in Canada, in Britain, and Germany, the whole of Europe, South Africa, Lagos, Abuja, Kano. Everybody came out and argued.
So the video is the same Nnaa when he was moving with the PG. Nnaa gave a lot of his energy. They go to places, they go to Enugu to seek for support. Why? At the end, when this man needed you, why did you decide to keep mute? Let's also play this video.
Is that Kajofu? Is that Kajofu? Is that Kajofu? Chika. Obi dị m ụtọ na anabatakwara anyị n'ebe a ọzọ. Onye m kpọbịa n'obu ga-adị taa wụ Barrister Dim Ucheokwukwu, onye na-azọ ọkwa President General Ohanaeze ndị Igbo. Ụfọdụ ndị ajụọla ajụjụ ihe mere m ji dị more concerned na ihe gbasara Ohanaeze. Ma na-agwa ha sị na adị m concerned maka na ụmụ onye Igbo. And ihe anyị na-emewe ịchịkọta Igbo ọnụ. Igbo bụrụ ihe m jikwe bịawa wụ na Alaeze na-akpọkọta Igbo ọnụ, both at home and in diaspora. Onweta ga-esi kwuo ịkpakọta Igbo ọnụ ma ọwụkwa Obugad na Akajofu. Onye nwe onye Barrister Ucheokwukwu. Aga m achọ ka ya nwa jiri anya kọwachazie. Barrister, thank you. Is this necessary? His mic.
Okay, man. Nnaa na idro na relax. Nnaa na idro na ma open na line.
Eze, ị pụrụ iche. Ị pụrụ iche maka n'ala Igbo taa anyị nwere ọtụtụ eze na-enweghị obi na-aga atụli obi aka, na obi gị obi pụrụ iche maka ọ nọ for thousands and thousands of years, and ị nwere nsoro na omenala na-eshoyi na iwe eze nhụrụ omenala n'anya, hụ Igbo n'anya.
Okay, we will stop here. Let's go to another video again. Let's go to Enugu, when they went to Enugu to meet Chief Edward Nnaa.
Your Royal Majesty, Odezubibo Kabo Kato na Alanike na Chindenike na Chi Enugu Steeti na eze pụrụ iche, eze gboo maka ụhụ na aka gị kobi. Nna gị wee eze, nna nna gị wee eze, nna 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 gị wee eze, to time immemorial. Ma nkwụ ụka ana m egbu ikpere asị gị sorry, I bịara late. Station Port Harcourt anyị vehicle anyị ji, moto anyị ji recruit and lost. So I'm very very sorry. Aha uche ma nkwụ ụka ama gbabatara gị obi, anyị ji ihe ntakịrị agbabata bịa sị gị ka ihe anyị permission ka anyị kwuo ụka ka anyị gwa gị ihe anyị kwuru bịa.
Thank you.
aha m Uche Ọkpụkpụ Uchechukwu Ọkpụkpụ awụ onye lere na Ikwere local gọọmenti na Rivers steeti. Onye nọ n'aka nri wụ Dr. Achi Vincent Achi, ọwụ onye rulemaking na Ọbịakpọ local gọọmenti area na ala Ikwere na Rivers steeti. Ọ na-akụzi ihe na mahadum nke University of Nigeria Nsụka. Onye ụka nso ga-eso m bịanwụ ka mkpakọrọ ụlọ tanki. And a lot of people are mad that Igbo Wofu. It's just some of the people are mad that our people not here now. On a political science and public administration, the Faculty of Social Sciences, na University of Nigeria.
Yeah, no. No.
One name also who directs on the television channel on Mhen, or Mhen Mbitolu local government area in Imo State.
I have submitted in the Southeast Traditional Rurals Council. I did last week. The other way.
Yeah, well, Alex. Alex is pulling a lot of time. Alex was on Agramojinha Master Media Coordination na Enugu. Alex. Thank you.
No.
Yes.
Thank you.
Your Majesty, ana m atọ ọchịchị for the office of President General Ohanaeze ndị Igbo, January 10, 2025. My all turn on Rivers State, according to the Constitution, Article 11 of the Constitution of Sultan Rivers State. Emere annotation no bidoro n'Abia. Mgbe o ruru Enugu, Justice, Honorable Justice Ezozobo Chere, former Chief Judge, former Chief Judge of Old Enugu State, was taken down Enugu into two now, Ebonyi in Enugu. All were respected.
Hold on. Now, let's go to the question. You can see if I want, I don't have much time. If I continue to pray how they campaign, they started this journey in 2022. Nnaa put a lot of energy. The PG put a lot of energy. They work as a team. They work as a team. They move all the way to Enugu, to only to any not for campaigning, starting from 2022. Now the question is that Nnaa, you saw the injustice on the man. You give a lot of energy, a lot of support. You take a lot of risk on the way, going here, going there. You saw the injustice on him. Why are you not using your platform to tell the Biafrans, to tell Igbo, you men the truth? Instead, he said you were asked to keep quiet. Now, Biafrans, Biafrans, I want you to listen. Ụmụ Igbo, achọrọ m ka unu nụ from n'ọnụ Nnaa Mhen.
Towards the mid 15th century. Mazi, as we proceed, I think we now move over to Ohanaeze Ndibo. What Ohanaeze, the newly emerged, do I say PG or PGs? I think you are in better position to explain this, because now we are seeing 3 PGs, we are seeing press release after press release. I think you are in better position because people have been asking that question. Who is the newly elected PG? And viewers, I want to let you know that as we proceed now, that the technical director will project the lines, because I said earlier that we are going to open up the lines, because I know that so many of us have questions or contributions to make on this program. So you'll be getting ready as a technical director. We project phone line for you to call in and make your contribution. Mazi, go ahead on issue of Ohanaeze. But please let me call, because I'm seeing wrong.
Now, please, ụmụ Igbo, achọrọ m ka unu tọọ ntị n'ala, ntị m akara ntị unu, ka unu nụ the response from our brother Nnaa Mhen. This was after the election. Ka unu the response onye ụmụ Igbo, a man na ya start this njem from 2022. Ka unu gwazie m na aka agwala iwe okwu. Ọ na onwere iwe mere ede ji ebe enwe. Ka anyị gee na ya ntị ka unu nụ.
Wrong. Okay, I think she's changing it. Please. All right, it's now correct. Go ahead.
Okay. Thank you again for bringing this topic. Before we proceed with that, with the answers to the questions we posed, I must first of all use the opportunity to thank all the crew who worked alongside with us to bring the Ohanaeze 2025 general election to the forefront, and also a topic to Ndi, both at home and in diaspora. Because without the Unified Igbos now, I doubt if we will know that Ohanaeze PG can speak with the people, can connect with the people. So we made that possible. So I must, first of all, give God the credit and also thank our crew who worked tirelessly towards that. Now, over to the question proper. The election has come and gone, which was held on the 10th day of January 2025, which saw the emergence of Senator Mbaka in Enugu, and also a declaration of another President General, which is Chief Jackson Woman also somewhere, and also the emergence of
Uche called it as
yes, Barrister Uche Okupu.
Biafrans, get nothing. He pronounced the governor's candidate, Senator Mbata. He pronounced the other one's name so fast. Then the man he worked with from 2022, Barrister Uche Okuku, come as afia, come as say, until the lady enyere ya aka we pronounce after the man no work since 2022. I'm sorry, since 2022. Now I want you guys to listen. Let's take it back again. Mm. Now I want you guys to listen. He forgot the name of Barrister Uche Okuku, the man he worked with since 2022. The man he go many places with. The man he put his energy on his campaign. They were in Enugu, they were in Linley and other places. The man he carried a lot of interview with. Nnaa Chukwuemeka forget his afa Barrister Uche Okuku. When I say do you know what that means? That that a lot of water has passed under the bridge. Una me mean that now Chukwuemeka nwere something ọ na-protect. Una me mean that na Chukwuemeka aka Nnaa nwere something ọ na-agwa ụmụ Igbo. Oge m gwara unu that na no way people that lay this foundation before his coming. That Barrister Uche Okuku is one of them. Another person again. Oh, this is our brother in Ebanke. Yes, I think he's in Ebanke. That guy was into IPOB movement. But after the rendition of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and he saw the way things are going, he have to pull back and start this unification of his own people, telling them that they are Igbos. Can you decide for this guy here, man? Now, what is this guy's name? I said from Ibanke. If any of you that knows this guy's name, please write this name. Write the name. I forgot the name. That guy from Ibanke, that guy was a road voice speaking for that region before the coming of Deputy Jesus, before the coming of Almighty. That guy was there speaking before Nnaa. And I was so happy when they come together. These are the two people that laid this foundation for Nnaa. But Nnaa is trying to take the glory alone. But like I said, all Nnaa since 2022 work with this PG to make sure that his dream come true, to make sure that now he become the Ohanaeze president. When these governors, this enemy of the land, decided to take what belonged to this young man, his victory, away and present their own candidate, why can't Nnaa use his big platform, use his space, the truth? Rather, Nnaa is telling us that he was asked not to speak. And that's when ndị wee na-agwa unu okpu ya dị ya n'isi ewere dewe n'akụkụ ọ bụla onye ya gara Igbo ozi, because this attitude abụla onye ya gara Igbo ozi. Onye ya gara Igbo ozi with somebody that is fearless, somebody ya kwu n'eziokwu ma n'ụtụtụ ma n'efe ma n'abalị, somebody ya kwu n'eziokwu. Ọ bụrụ na data eziokwu ya eme gịnị, ya lead there to the point of grave, according to our leader. Somebody nwere egwu Chukwu, somebody kpara mkpa onye ọzọ mkpa, somebody adult self-centered, nke ihe ọ ya bụ. No. Nnaa Mhen, get m ntị. If with this thing I lose a lot of respect ebe ị nọ, and a lot of people nọ in my position, even after that interview on Biafra TV, what you just said, the man gara Igbo ozi. No, because ị na-eri aka azụ mmiri na ị na-eri, because ịrapụ ikwu nke bụ eziokwu si na agwa agụ ga-ekwu na onye wa aka azụ ị na-eri. Let's listen to him. Kunu n'ihe ọ na-ekwu. Maazị Emmanuel, welcome brother, nwa Chineke. No.
The emergence of
yeah. After that guy so lay this foundation before coming of Nnaa Mhen ka a na-ebi. I think Kingsley ka a na-ebi from Ika. Go and check for years. The guy no, and without these people, Nnaa Mhen, all these people were making we push you and everything. You guys' energy come together, everything we may exploit. That's why we defeated these enemies. But I'm so disappointed in you for not standing for the truth. I'm so disappointed in you for not speaking the truth, or for not fighting for the man you guys campaigned for years. Why do you keep mute? Ọkwa Igbo leader tomorrow. Let's listen.
With Barrister Uche Okuku.
Yes, Barrister Uche Okuku.
Ohanaeze the name.
In this junction, I've asked that I should be the project, the Unified Igbo Town, or my person should be left to be neutral at this point, because Barrister Uche Okuku, whom I am in close communication with before and even after the election, the Jackson woman also somewhere, and also the emergence of
with Barrister Uche Okuku.
Yes, Barrister Uche Okuku. But in this junction, I've asked that I should be the project, the Unified Igbo Town, or my person should be left to be neutral at this point. The project, the Unified Igbo Town, or my person should be left to be neutral at this point. This junction, I've asked that I should be led the project, Barrister Uche Okuku. But
now, it's very important. Let's ask our brother Nnaa Mhen, because he said at this junction that he was asked to remain neutral at this point. He was asked to face his Igbo unification. Who are those that asked him to keep mute? Who are those? Your guess is good as mine because he saw the gathering of the governors, Southeast governors, around Barrister Obata, and he felt that, oh, everything is up to the man. That even at the end, the Limbata is from Ikwele. So what is championing is also the same thing. Were ewu kee n'ọgbụlị, were ọgbụlị kee n'ewu, n'ofu ya ka ọ bụ. Well, this is the mind of Nnaa, and this such person can never lead Igbo people. Never. Ihe m na-agwa gị, gee m ntị, Nnaa. If for that man, go back to him and tender apology. Jee yọọ ya biko. Jee yọọ ya biko because iwo, ama m iwo dị ya n'obi ebe ị nọ. And ọ sapụ ọnụ, ọ sapụ ọnụ, ụsara gị mmanya n'ala, kwuo okwu. Ma dịrị gị mma. Let's listen to him.
In this junction, I've asked that I should be left, the project, the Unified Igbo now, or my person, should be left to be neutral at this point. Because Barrister whom I am in close communication with before and even after the election, which he brought into the idea of working towards the Igbo unity, which made us helped him in publicities and not to shape the opinion of our people, but just to bring the man to the people so that he can speak with the people, he can share his manifesto, his dreams with the people. So these are the stance of things right now. By the switch of Kubo has reaffirmed that he is the rightful elected PG coming from, that was held in Port Harcourt, according to him, and Senator Mbata, whose emergence happened in Enugu. So these are two people, but I don't want to comment further about that due to the sensitivity of the whole exercise, So.
So as you can see, even the lady had happy for him to decline from this topic because he is in position, ọ nọ in position ọbụlago ịgwa ụmụ Igbo ibe men, ịgwa ụmụ Igbo eziokwu. O mepee ọnụ sị na agwara ya to remain neutral, na agwara ya na fesie ịchịkọ ndị Igbo. But if you the claim on the claim without yanwa nke a, but these Oga people lay the foundation solid for him to work on. I have said it, these two people, the PG, Barrister Uche, all Barrister Uche was the first person counter by his own people. Nigeria government in a use. Now, so I know I won't Igbo. God there is there. Abiana, our brothers are across the river. All Kingsley, Kanebi, start there before the coming of Deputy Jesus, Mighty, the tribe. No, these people start, wake these people up, lay the foundation. But I want Nnaa men mechiziri ọnụ maka na ọ fụzi ndị wepụta onye nke ọzọ, the governors and everything. Ọ na-enwe threatin enyere ya, ọ na onwe ekwe ire si wee ga o wee mechie ọnụ si na agwara na mechie ọnụ. Ozuko na ọbụla onye ndu ka ọ bụ. Ozuko na ọbụla onye aya eso n'azụ ka ọ bụ. Ozuko na ọbụla onye eziokwu ka ọ bụ. Because ịpụta na njem serve public, there are two things he ebu n'obu. Either na ijekete akwụsịghị n'ụzọ, ọ na ijere jeruo. You have the two things. Either na ijekete akwụsịghị n'ụzọ, ọ na ijere jeruo n'isi. I want you put all these two things in mind. Please don't come out saying I work for public. No. All that in the mind ijelu n'isi biko ịpụta na sị na ị na-anụrụ ọ na ị na-achọ imere ọla ife. Because Nnaemeka it disappoints a lot of ndị Igbo. Onwe ndị ga na-asị ọ nọ na be anyị, ọ ka egbuo ya. Ịmara na ije ị na-achọ ibido ọ bụla ije ụmụazị. Ịmara na ije ibido na o nwere ndị depending on that ije ibido, na that ije ibido wee wepụ ndị mmadụ na mmiri na onwe ndị gbugo egbu na. And that is why onye ndu Maazị Nnamdi Kanu so egwu anyị either Biafra or nothing. And that's all you know ebe ọ nọ today. All my that now a lot. I'm not happy with him. Or say that neither Biafra or we would only. So Chukwuemeka, it's disappointed in the Igbo. And metinye my link. When somebody actually bata actually do your question, enjoy your question. Let's play one more video again from him. When somebody called and asked him the same question and he turned off again, he declined from the same question. Let's play the video. Hold on, not the video. Maazị Ezumezu nwa ekwu nsọmụa na-ekwu. Ga na-ekwu ọbụla nwa bọyị na-ekwu. Ihe na-eti ndị mmadụ otu mgbe n'ogbo wute eziokwu Chineke. Isi na ihe na-ekwu wa asị. Bịa debunk nke Now let's listen.
Caller, you are welcome to the program. Your name and where you are calling from, please.
Yeah, I am Mazi Ochechukwu, Please, so quickly, I call to know. This is my question. Who is the current Ohanaeze president? Please, can you know? I want to know.
All right. I got your question. Thank you. Mazi is asking who is the current Ohanaeze PG that he's interested to know.
Well, like I've said before, I will still maintain that right now, Chukwemeka, and also the platform, the vehicles that will be neutral from now onward, or even from the election. If you check up my pages, I've not been posting any information as regards to that for the sensitivity of what we are doing. So I would advise him to check on the national tabloid. I think the Vanguard has a publication today, the Punch and other tabloids, where he can access the information about the current situation of the Ohanaeze election. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mazi. And I believe our viewers, they had the challenges you are currently facing. All you are doing is to help our people to.
Now, here we'll take a call again. Call in and ask him who is next. Who is the current Ohanaeze chairman? Nna Chukwuemeka that work with the PG Barrister Uche since 2022, and you see how the election went on Rivers, and his name was emerged as a winner. He refused to tell us the truth. Ọ chọrọ ịgwa anyị eziokwu, rather osufolowe nke ndị gọvanọ na agwara ya not to say anything, that he declined. Onye a kunu ya eso n'azụ. I'm so disappointed. So my link on Facebook, Maazị Ezumezu Nwaekwensu, and on YouTube you can see the link. If you want to contribute, you come in. If you have question, you can ask your question here, then we can respond to your question, which we're about to go now. We're about to wind down now. Let's also repeat this caller. I want you guys to listen.
Him or her. Caller, you are welcome to the program. Your name and where you are calling from, please.
Yeah, I am Mazi Ochechukwu. Please, so quickly, I call to know. This is my question. Who is the current Ohanaeze president? Please, can you know? I want to know.
All right. I got your question. Thank you. Mazi is asking who is the current Ohanaeze PG that he's interested to know.
Well, like I've said before, I will still maintain that right now, Chukwemeka, and also the platform, the vehicles that will be neutral from now onward, or even from the election. If you check up my pages, I've not been posting any information as regards to that for the sensitivity of what we are doing. So I would advise him to check on the national tabloid. I think the Vanguard has a publication today, the Punch and other tabloids, where he can access the information about the current situation of the Ohanaeze election. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mazi. And I believe our viewers, they had the challenges you are currently facing. All you are doing is to help our people to
So, yeah, like the comment from Dumper. He said, brother, let me bring the statement so we can split it. He said, brothers, please listen. The election of the President General of Ohanaeze Igbo is bigger than any subgroup or individual. It's bigger than Nnaa or anyone for that matter. Listen, we are not asking Nnaa to do a extraordinary thing. What we are asking Nnaa is a media man. Nnaa have a media space that people listen. We are asking Nnaa to tell us the truth. Ịgwa ụmụ Igbo eziokwu ihe mere. Iwe niile ikwu okwu ọnụ, ikwu nke bụ eziokwu, anyị rapụziara ya ụmụ Igbo. But Nnaa refused to speak. Nnaa na-agwa that Nnaa gịnị, he was asked not to say anything. That he was asked to face his unification of Igbos. And a caller called in. That's that caller actually wanted the information. Now I got on media. The information did there. On that word that now he did not post anything anymore since on 10. The governor since after on 10, and that he did not post anything about the election, about the man all work with since 2022. So this is what we're saying. I don't know say that man that they impose any person there. No, but say the truth. Why is why you man? Use your platform. Now that man gonna work since 2022. Now that man need you most. Now the man need you most. You got the people the truth. You man. Now man refuse to say something. Again, aka. This is my point. And it seems that now maybe now they threaten here. That's why. Ima madone fight for Nnaa. Ima madone threaten because of Nnaa, because we are fighting and protecting him on media against the enemies. Why can't he do the same to someone? Why? Oh no, when they fight Rego against when people were attacking you, why can't you also fight for someone else? Ohanaeze ezumezu na-ekwu nwa ekwensu. Ihe ndị etinye mmadụ ebe a woti mgbodomgbo. Ihe makwa gwa eziokwu Chineke. We don't care onye bụ, but anyị agwagwu nke bụ eziokwu. So that is it, my brother. I think we will call it a day. But my message to the new PG barrister, Uche Okuku, the main focus, don't shake. Remain steadfast. Don't shake. Remain focused and remain fearless. At the end of the day, the truth, will be told. At the end, the truth will be told. Maka na o ji iwe nwata wenye aka enu, mgbe aka lewere ya owotuo. If this Imobi or Ohanaeze, this Imobi, that Imobi or Ohanaeze, so-called Imobi, need to do what? Disband. Need to dissolve. Ebe a ka ndị otu ọjọ ụzọ Kalụ, the ex-governors, those that have worked for Nigeria government, that Imobi ka anọwa. They are the people that Nigeria government are using against their own sister, their own brother, their own children. That Imobi. Ekene m na asị m onye foto a ka afọ echi. Ndụ nwoke ndụ nwaanyị. Mmiri atara azụ anwụna. Onye si n'isi anyị na-awa aja. Anyị wuru isi etinye wee chụọ aja. N'ihi na okirikiri ka a na-agba ukwu ose, adịghị ukwu ose enu. My brother, Chukwuemeka. Even we are here today, out of hate, because out of love. Amend your way. Amend your way. Amend your way. A lot of people love you, including me. If you go to my pages, and may post some of your videos. Some of your videos. And may post here. Because I like what you are doing. But come down from that your high horse. Come down from your high horse. Come down. Come down. As Nnaa ngala buru ụzọ ọdịda esoli ya. Check the way of Maazị Nnaa how he begins. Even self, what Maazị Nnaa ka mmadụ na anyị nwere Igbo na Benue State, nwee Igbo na Kogi State. Ọ n'ọnụ ya. Ana m asị unu ka ọ dịrị anyị na mma, ndụ nwoke ndụ nwaanyị. Ọ ya dịrị ụmụ Igbo na mma. Ndewonu.
Jiri mara ndị kwere ekwe, ndị bụ na-ejikwa ịhụnanya ịnarata ihe n'aka, ndị bụ na-ejikwa mmadụ anata wee bụrụ otu dere ha. Mgbala izewe ịhụnanya, mgbe okwukwe nwere olileanya, mgbe okwukwe nwere olileanya, ịhụnanya gbara ọsọ n'ụlọ ụka. Ngwa gị ya chụrụ ya ọsọ, iru otu na nkewa akpọmasị maramara n'iru chụrụ ya ọsọ. Nwanna mụ na ya nsacha mmụọ si na ọmụoye mmụọ. Onye ahụ mụ na ya sekwa ekpere, ọ na-agọzi na njọ ọgwụ eje. O wee bụrụ ọkwa ka a na-azọ. Onye nwere ọkwa ahụ ya kachasị. We not set it all. No look about passenger. We not set it all. It makes the loser stand so small. Iro di no la ira agua balisi. Llega agua me bodo lisi. Yama wara me bi nanya. Adama kokwara ge bolu. Abia set it. Elenandi, Abendi Wenu, Olenandi Kalo. I love your friend, Olen Negi. Governor Lesoti, Olen Negi. Okezi Bazu one name, Olenandi. Governor Lesoti one name, Olenandi Kalo.